A warm welcome to a quick demo on SharePoint PnP-Crud. Some of the common CRUD operations in SharePoint is on list, sites, libraries, users, pages. For the demo, we will create a simple garden subsite, create a fruits list, add a column location, add some fruits to the fruits list, and update the items. So, as a part of the assignment, the first step is to start installing the SharePoint PnP PowerShell Online. After that, we get connected using the connect-pnp online, and we can start acting on various PnP objects. So, let's get started. So, launch your PowerShell and install the module SharePoint PnP PowerShell Online. This is already installed on my system, and then connect to the SharePoint site. So whatever your SharePoint site is, connect to that using the connect-pnp online. So give the credentials it is asking for. So if you want to create a new object, just type new-pnp and you should be able to see different objects like PNP list, personal site, provisioning template, tenant site, term. So you can create a lot of new objects using new-pnp followed by that. And we'll start off with new-pnp web. And we'll just we'll give the title. So if you have to type it by yourself, new PNP web, and just type hyphen title, give the title, let's say garden, and then give the URL, let's say garden, and give the description if you want, and give the template. If you have a different language, you can use the different language, otherwise default is 1033 or English, and you can use sts-0 or any other template you like. So we'll create this new garden PNP. Let's run this. So once the garden site is created, garden PNP, you get the server relative URL and the ID. So this is extremely fast and single line of coding. Only the initial setup might be difficult with installing the PowerShell online and just connecting. Once you're connected, there are a lot of things you can do similar to the STS ADM. So once you get connected, let's change the URL and let it point to the garden PNP site now. So now if you view the get PNP context.url, it is pointing to garden PNP. Now let's go ahead and create a new list. You create a new list using new-pnp list. We give the title, we'll give the generic list. If you want to select any other list, you can just select any other list, control space act. You can create announcement or app data or categories or comments or contacts based on your needs. Let's just select the generic list, and once it is created, we can add the field. Let's run this. So I'm showing you here step by step, but in the real world, let's refresh this page. You might have to do all of them at once. So the fruits is created, and you can actually do just save this and run all this at once. So that's the power of that, and you can run this for multiple sites, and you can have a set of actions like creating new list, creating new column, or any other adding custom action, anything, and you can redo it for multiple sites. That's the advantage of PNP. It's extremely powerful. Just with a single line you can do so much. Next, let's just create a column using add PNP field. We'll give the list name, and we'll give the name of the field as location, give the internal name also, type of the field, and we'll just add to default view. So once this is added, let's see if the column is added. So the column location is added. Now let's just add the items using, we can actually add the item using add PNP list item. Sometimes what happens is the operation times out or there is a problem with the add PNP list item. In that case, we can, so many times we can just call the add PNP list item with the empty data. Then we use the update PNP item for the particular element added, and then pass the values with the title and the column values. So title with the particular fruit name, and the location is Washington. So we'll just use this because many times there is a problem with add PNP list item. If it works, you can just happily use add PNP list item list fruits, and you don't have to use the identity parameter, just use hyphen values. So let's run this. So what we'll do is, so it has been added, it's adding 1, 2, 3, 4, it's adding. So sometimes you don't actually have to refresh. So the latest experience in SharePoint, you don't really have to refresh, it automatically updates the data. And so let's go back. Now let's just get the PNP list item. If you want to view the list items, we'll just call the get-PNP list item, and you can view all the ID and the title. And in case you want to find an item, you can use the camel query. Use get-PNP list item fruits, and use the query. Any camel query comes with view query where equal to field ref name equal to, and here you have to give the field name, and if you want to give the value, we'll give the value type text apple. If it's another fruit name, we'll give the different value, and this is how it is. And if you don't want to really type this, you can get the query, you can run the query to get the view query and get the query from that. But just use this particular query and you can do that. And so once you find the apple, we can update the apple item location to Australia. So we use set PNP list item and pass the values of title and updated location to Australia. So let's run that. So once that is done, so the apple Australia. Now let's find mango. So and try to delete the mango. So similarly, we use the camel query and give the value as mango and try to remove PNP list item. And it will ask, let's say yes, and it is removed. So this is a simple CRUD operation on PNP. So apart from this, there are so many things you can do. So let's say get hyphen PNP. So you can do a lot of so you can view the custom actions, get PNP. Let's look at some PNP feature. So look at all the features. So based on your needs, so most of them might be to read using, if you want to read data, use get-PNP. If you want to update, use get set-PNP. So it is very straightforward. And in case you don't know how to, if you want to do check-in, so this is very powerful. If you want to update a group, you can update using set-PNP and give the permission for a PNP. It's very straightforward. Suppose you want to update the master page and you don't know how to run the command, immediately go for the help commandlet and you should be able to do that. So you don't really need to remember how to execute. So this particular example will help you to understand how to do it, and just give this particular URL based on your master page location and you should be able to do that. So it's very simple. PNP is extremely powerful. You don't need to really know coding, and many of the common tasks can be easily achieved using PNP. So we saw a simple crude demo using SharePoint PNP on how to create a garden site, create a list, create a column location, add items, update items. So as if you want to read, use get command, get-PNP, update, use set-PNP, delete, use remove-PNP, and create, use new-PNP. Hope you, and if you want to view the codes which is used for the garden, you can use the GitHub Tangeshwari site, go to SP Comics and get the PNP garden, or use the link from the video description. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.